Hi guys, welcome back for another video. Welcome back to the channel, Simply Latrice. And my name is Latrice. And here we empower you to take control of how you retire. Here, retirement is inclusive. We talk about budgeting, income strategies, and just living life on our own terms. Today's topic is redefining retirement. But before we dive in, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. All right, so let's get started. So once again, welcome. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind lately, and that's retirement. I recently left my 9-to-5 job. I am pursuing passions, growing some side hustles. And so as I am seeing people and talking to people, and they're asking me, what are you doing now? And I'm like, well, I'm retired. And a question they asked her, are you still doing your vending? And I'm like, yeah, I am, and it's like, I think, okay, well, maybe I'm semi-retired. Or maybe I'm taking a sabbatical. And I'm like, And I just decided that I am going to retire how I feel that other people want to perceive my retirement. So retirement is just not like sitting down and never doing anything again, right? It's more inclusive. It's more expansive. So my channel is that I want us to just redefine retirement. It's have a realistic version that fits our changing world. And like many of you, I am a Gen Xer, so we faced unique challenges when it came to saving for retirement. But that doesn't mean we can't still envision a fulfilling life. We all have that traditional idea of what a retirement looks like. Well, it's having a hefty nest egg, or it's about being in your 60s or 65. Well, that is not reality. The way that we traditionally think about retirement is not realistic for a lot of people. Many of us have paid off debt most of our adult life. We're facing the rising living cost, and we hadn't had the luxury to just consistently be saving or to be consistent in saving. But, this doesn't mean that we have to throw in the towel. Retirement can look different and it can still be rewarding. I am still doing my vending machines. I have a rental that I want to use the equity to purchase another rental this year. I am on YouTube. I am trying to build something on Shopify with my store. I'm on a blog, I have writings that I am formulating into poems and sonnets, and I want to put them in an ebook. So retirement is like pursuing your passions. It's like having the flexibility and the freedom to do things that you always wanted to do. As I said in previous videos, I am not leaving anything on the table. I don't want any regrets in my life because I simply went to work every day. So for some, this may not look like quitting or, leaving your 9-to-5. It may mean maybe you reduce your working hours and you focus on projects that you're passionate about. Others might consider relocating to places, where the cost of living is lower. Remote work has opened up many possibilities, so why not take advantage of it? I do want to read a couple of statistics when we talk about, retirement. Recent studies indicate that only about 10% of Americans, retirees across all demographics, have managed to save $1 million or more in retirement. And I am one of those Americans. I have not been able to do that. So I have failed at that. So this figure only drops, and it drops significantly among minority populations due to systematic economic disparities. For example, half of nearly all African American women rely on Social Security for at least half of their income in retirement. And I am 55 years old. God willing, I hope that I could live to see my mother's age, who's 77, and I know that I will have to work. I will have to really make a way for myself to have income. I do not think Social Security is going to be around for me. We have a new administration coming in. I don't want to get into that, but I don't think, Social Security will be waiting on me, so I am not relying on that income. Another survey says that retirement savings for workers in fast food and hospitality industries, which I came out of the hospitality industry, tend to be quite limited, largely due to the nature of the job and often lower wages. Approximately 14% of small businesses, including many in the restaurant industry, offer a 401k plan. So only 14%. That's a small number. And you have to think, like, what are people going to do? And the answer is work until you die. And that is the sad reality for a lot of people. Another survey revealed that only 44% of hospitality workers feel confident they will retire comfortably. And that's in contrast to 66% of people in finance and 78% of people in tech. So it is a harsh reality that a large amount of Americans are facing, that you're not going to have a hefty nest egg when you think about retiring. And so that is why I decided at the age of 55 that it was going to have to look different for me. And really, I came across this term, expansive thinking, and like 2 years ago, and I have a video that's on my channel. I'll put the link, and I think it's like a year old now, but that woke something up in me, and that's when I really started to strike out and do things that will give me other streams of income, because I knew that that dream of a retirement where you can not really worry about, your finances in regards to where it's going to come from, was not going to be a reality for me. And that's why I started my side hustles with the vending, doing the rental, and trying to be on Shopify and all these other things, because I know that it was going to take more than a job and trying to save to be able to live out the rest of my life with some type of dignity, fulfillment, joy. And I know that it's a reality for a lot of people out there. And so we can redefine retirement on our own terms. It's about creating a lifestyle that balances work, passions, and rest. Embrace the idea that your retirement doesn't have to match that old standard to be meaningful. So I hope this has given you some food for thought. Let's share our stories, support each other, and create a future where retirement is inclusive and attainable for us all. Thanks for tuning in. I do ask that you hit that subscribe button, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. So leave me something in the comments below. As always, I thank you for watching my videos, and take care, and I'll see you in the next.